Hello, Gonk or BB here. We're back with more Little Cup LC. Today is my birthday and it's very late and I'm very tired. But there's just another time for me to record this because then I gotta work the whole weekend after this Thursday. And yeah, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I work 12-hour shift. And let's just last week. We did pretty good, right? I did everything. You guys didn't do nothing. I'm sorry, I'm tired. We won. Yeah, we did pretty good, and now we're going on the next week, and yes, it's gonna be great. We're going against Tips, and they have like scary mobs. I can't remember. The battle already happened. I'm like role playing right now. Like, oh yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen. I know what happened. I was there. Dude, let's get in the builder. What am I doing? Alright guys, we got the builder. For this one, I really wanted to exploit the weaknesses because there's a couple months here that I can't really play defensively around. And all things considered, see the duo here, there's no flying resist, and we're bringing Scarf again. I feel like that's all I ever bring on the duo, which is a shame because the duo is really cool and it has like other sets that I want to use. But we're gonna start with Grookey. As usual, we just want to U-turn and try to bring in things. The main Grookey switchings here are gonna be like Snowball and Trubbish, and even Fennekin, because I've noticed my opponent uses a lot of like defensive Fennekin, like Wish Protect type thing. So I'm not too worried about like an offensive Fennekin, and even then I have some outs for that. But because it's defensive, I can U-turn on it and get the Camel. And you know about the Camel, guys. Camel's crazy. Fire ground is just insane. And if I can get a flame charge, I could possibly win. I just have to watch out for the Corphish. And speaking of Corphish, let's start off the builder with or only switching to Corphish. I guess we have more, but this is like the switching to Corphish, and it's the best thing against it. It's a very scary Pokemon. So yeah, we're just gonna be Eviolite for this one. Bit of like a mixed, like bulky but also like offensive. As you can see, we have the Wood Hammer Bullet Seed because I think that's broken. I can't believe this has Bullet Seed. And yeah, knock off U-turn, all that stuff. This is mainly to get the other guys in with U-turn. You know the deal. Scarf the duo, not much to explain here. There's no flying resist, so I expect this to just nab a lot of KOs after like Snowball and all of them are down. I can just spam Brave-Bird and like knock off and stuff like that. Drill Peck if I wanted to take damage, but we'll see. Brave-Bird's way stronger. That being said, there's no flying resist, so not a lot to say about the duo really. We are bringing special Stunky this time, and that's mainly because there's a Stuffle. And yeah, I mean I could play a rough, but that thing is very bulky, and I rather use the Sludge into Flamethrower, which is really good. And then we have Defog again. I would prefer Rapid Spin for this one, but you'll see, or you can see already, that the Squirtle is kind of a different set for this battle. But yeah, this hits most things, and being special, it's honestly not too bad here. I wish I could fit in knockoff, but I do need these 3 moves here, plus the default. We got the Camel. It's gonna be a rocker, but it's like an offensive rocker, and this thing has no aims. I can use Earth Power everybody, and the only ground resist here is a Pido, which that's like not a real. Let's be for real. And then I'm really excited for this guy. This is a Scarf Water Spout on the Squirtle, because the water resist in this team is Bagon and Corphish, which are not known to be bulky. And I can use Water Spout on them twice and they're dead. And we also have Scald. If we don't want to go around with that, we can just get the burns. Ice Beam for Bagon and Flip Turn in case I don't want to start doing any of that just yet. Then we have Life Orb, Elekid, the classic. It's got T-Bolt, you just dual stab, and then Psychic and Knockoff. Knockoff's just nice to get rid of Eviolites, and Psychic also helps me against Drillbur and even Trubbish. Right, we got the battle here. I had to cut off there a little bit. We're gonna lead with NUMEL because I'm expecting Trubbish to lead and trying to get up spikes, Toxic Spikes, and everything that's a spike or whatever. Yeah, I don't think Cloyster leads, or Cloyster? Corphish. I know Pokemon, I know what they're called. Let's just get into this. Oh, whoa. Sorry. So I lead with NUMEL. This is unprofessional, and we just get a kill with NUMEL. Let's go. I'm not sure, I mean, I guess there's no switching, but speaking of switchings, I gotta go into Grookey, and here I was really scared because there's literally Spike, and this guy's like really strong, but we see that it's not Life Orb or anything like that. He also doesn't knock off, but I can get a U-turn and back comes the NUMEL, and here I can pretty much get a KO again. But I'm pretty sure I just set up rocks. Oh, I do attack just to check the damage and stuff. I see that this is very bulky, so I'm just gonna get a rocks, and it's like, oh wow, screams. I was not expecting that at all. So here I'm just gonna go into Stunky, and unfortunately he doubles into Corphish. So because Corphish in, I'm gonna have to defog because the light screen's up and I cannot do any damage to it. And if this setup's a Dragon Dance, I could potentially lose right on spot. So I need to defog and get rid of it. And unfortunately, this is just gonna pick me up with Hammer. We do get some aftermath on it, but I would have liked Stunky being around. But that means we can go into Elekid. There's no ground type, there's no Drillbur for whatever reason, as Tips didn't bring it. But in comes this thing, and there's no flying resist, so I'm just gonna Bravery once. I see that it is a 3-hit KO, so I'm gonna switch out in case there's like a T-Wave or something. And he actually rests here, but it's Resto Chesto, which means I can literally just Earth Power and a Water Pulse comes out. I'm not gonna lie, while I know Little Cup, I didn't expect this at all. I mean, this usually run like Earthquake, so we actually tanked it pretty well, but we got confused, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not dealing with it. I'm just gonna switch out into Grookey in case they switch out, but nah, they just go for Water Pulse again. And here we can just Bullet Seed, and that actually dies with one because I crit. In comes this thing. I switch out just in case, but yeah, it is like a Wish Toxic type set. So here I'm like, you know what, you're gonna protect on me. Yep, I'm just gonna set up rocks. And now, do I go for another Earth Power? That sounds like I do. Oh wow, this is not gonna take it. Yep. So that's another kill for NUMEL. So far, yeah, like NUMEL's amazing. And back comes the Corphish, which is pretty unfortunate, but we can always go Grookey. A Hammer, it's already doing a lot. I can die to the next one, so this limiting my switches at this point. But I am able to knock off the Eviolite on Fennekin, which is great. This is amazing. And now I'm like gonna take a bit of an offensive play here, and I go directly into the Squirtle so I can start Water Spouting. And this actually takes one, which is insane. We do see that it's very SPDF. We saw that earlier with the Earth Power, and because of Analytic, I'm gonna die to Thunderbolt. But that's okay, because now this is weekend. There's no Electric Resist, so I'm just gonna stay in and start T-Bolting. Here I could have stayed in, but I'm worried that they are gonna go into, or like I'm gonna take too much recoil. So I'm like, I'm just gonna kill this, and it puts him in a position where he has to attack my NUMEL. We see the Aqua Jet, and now I can go Grookey and just finish this battle. We see that it's actually Rindo Berry, so I guess Elekid was safe. I just didn't know what item it could have been at that time, and Elekid's not very bulky, so I didn't want to take like Life or Recoil into like Aqua Jet heal, but I guess I could have used Thunderbolted twice, and I mean, it doesn't really matter, I won anyways. But GG's to Tips. Definitely a fun one. I'm surprised there was no drill board, but we take those, right? And that's gonna be our third victory. And yeah, see you guys later for more. Goodbye.